everybody, and welcome to the Guru and the Other Guy, where me and this guy got tons of experience, and we're going to help you with your real estate investing career. The name of our channel here is called the Guru and the Other Guy because we make fun of the Guru. We're actually Guru haters, so we say that to make fun of the Gurus. So, Mr. Guru hater, right? How are you doing? You all right?
Very good.
Good,
Yep.
good, good. All right.
Yep.
Well, Mr. Guru, we talked about in our last podcast the due on sale clause, right? And I got a lot of personal response to that, saying we speak the truth. Thank God somebody's out there helping the people learn, get away from the malarkey that's out there. So
Right.
you were not really a big subject to guy back in the day. Neither was I. We
No.
both hate the method, right?
Yeah.
We both
I was.
agree that we have a way better method of doing creative
I
financing
yeah.
than
I don't understand why they expose themselves to fraud and expose themselves and getting the deal killed.
right,
Eventually, over time. Yeah.
right,
I don't get it. I
right.
don't
It's
get the
not a very
method.
good method. Me and you both agree it's not a very good method,
No.
right?
It's not a
Some,
safe method.
right. It's not a safe method. This method, Mr. Guru, in my opinion, is really used for divorce situations, right? Or bad breakups of partnerships, where the one partner is going to give the other partner the property, they paid them off, right? Or the husband
Right.
and the wife are getting divorced, and the one is signing off on the property and they're giving the property to the other one.
Right.
That's really what Subject 2 is really used for, okay?
Right.
Not for this malarkey, because this puts a lot of people in harm's way. It
Well,
definitely
you
doesn't help the
yeah.
seller. Sorry, go
And
ahead.
our method, I don't know why they go through multiple steps. Like I'm trying to figure out why this guy, other than his
Well, he's not
logo
the
and
only
his
one. Wait. He's not the only one. There's a
but I
lot of
don't know
guys out there promoting this
because
stuff.
we've been in the business for so long. I guess we know the pitfalls. And the thing about these deals, and we're going to watch this video.
Yeah.
This guy hasn't been around a long time. He says in one of his videos or this video, he'll hold on the property for 7 to 10 years. He hasn't been around 7 to 10 years.
Right.
So how do we know he
Right.
holds on the properties for 7 to 10 years
Right.
when he's
Right.
not even gotten to that mark yet?
Right. See, let
So
me
that's
here's my opinion on all these gurus that put subject to financing. They're all the same. Let me just say this. People are going to say, "Well, Vinny, you're a teacher." If anybody knows my past, they know that I owned a mortgage company. I owned a lot of real estate. Something, and if I'm not going to say what happened to me now, but a traumatic incident happened in my life where I'm out of the business now. And if this didn't happen to me, I wouldn't be teaching. I would be out there playing golf, traveling, and do my thing. Real estate investors that make millions of dollars, they're not hawking a program for $5,000. Okay?
and that's where when we watch this video, I have so many questions,
Right.
man, or observations, not
Right.
questions, because it's rhetorical. My questions, I know the answer, but
Right.
I just answer to
Right.
ask
Well, the
questions.
thing is, both you and I know that this is such malarkey, right? And real estate investors, guys like us, we wouldn't be hawking programs for five, ten,
No,
$20,000. Like
no.
if
Well,
my
we don't
life,
do it now.
right? Well, if my life didn't take a turn for it, and I didn't think it actually took a turn for the better, right? Now, what I do is I educate people, right? I only charge $59 a month, but I teach people all about real estate investing. And
I,
I also expose the stuff that doesn't work. Stuff
and
like this.
and
Okay?
I've always complained to you that $59
Right, it's too cheap.
is so cheap.
Yeah, but I'm here to help you every day, man,
I
and
I
I'm
get
not here
that.
to rip
I get
anybody
that.
off.
I get that. Your viewers need to get that who are going to
Right,
be students.
right,
For that price, you
right.
can learn bullshit sub two.
Right.
installment sales,
Right.
conventional sales,
Right.
mortgages.
Purchase money
So
mortgage. Right. But you're going to
you
learn everything. You're going to learn.
you're going to
You're
be
going to.
like an experienced
Right.
investor. So you,
Right.
like us, we
Right.
have an understanding of the whole
Right. Yes.
business.
The reason why I call it the golden triangle is because you got to learn
And
real
let me
estate,
add this.
money,
And let
and
me add
credit.
this.
Yeah.
You are a builder developer, so am I.
Yep.
Meaning we put together from
Yep.
dirt
Yep.
to streets to
Yep.
construction. We're
Yes.
just not sitting here,
No. I'm doing
saying,
right now, this second, I am doing with one of my students a 10-acre development. This
right.
guy went from nothing. He was going to go to Grant Cardone and spend 35 grand. He put 5 grand down, knew he was getting snookered, ran away, came to me, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now he's in the process of doing a 10-acre subdivision, right?
Right.
So,
And he would have never gotten there with
never
these
got that.
clowns.
No,
Never.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It would have never happened.
No.
Never.
No. No. So what? So you've been doing some of your research. Now listen, it's not just this guy. See, most of these guys that teach Subject 2, here's what they did. They all wanted to become real estate investors, and they go to some seminar, and the seminar teaches maybe wholesaling, maybe they teach lease purchase, maybe they teach, but the majority of it is Subject 2, right? And then they go out there and try and do it. They
Yeah,
realize it doesn't work. So what do? They become the next teacher. They all say the same stuff. It's just wrapped up in a different bow. And it's who does the best marketing, right? And this
Yeah.
guy's a marketer. I give him credit. He's a good marketer, right? He's a slick guy. But
Yeah,
this
but
stuff
if you
doesn't
watch
work.
as much as I and you have watched, he repeats himself constantly, and
I don't
he's
watch
not
1
as
second
slick.
of him. I don't.
But
I I don't watch 1
he's
second of
slick,
him.
but he's not like really experienced.
Right.
That's
He
the
talks. He
problem.
talks. What he does. What and a lot of these guys do, right? What they do is they talk, and they impress the people that have no knowledge of real estate.
Right. You're
Right?
absolutely
So
right.
the people that have no knowledge, they're like, "Wow,
Yeah.
what a genius!" And
So
me
why
and
don't we
you, a
get
guy
this
that was
thing?
like that, we
Yeah.
laugh at him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Why don't we get this started? Because
All
we're
right, you want to
gonna.
watch a video? You want to? All right, you sent me a video of this
Right.
guy that you're doing research on, right? That does Subject 2 financing. Okay.
Right. And we're going to
And-
critique the deal.
Okay, we're going to
And
critique.
I'll-
We're going to
I'll
pick
tell
it
you-
apart. We'll
Yeah, I'm
analyze
going
it.
to tell you flat
Okay.
out. I got all. You'll see it.
Okay.
All the facts that he's given us.
Okay.
I don't know how he invested in this.
Okay.
And
Well,
I
I
have.
might be able to help you out because I am very good.
No, no. Like what I'm saying is, I know, but
Right. I understand what you're saying. I got you.
the hard money. You'll see the hard.
All right.
It doesn't. It
Okay.
doesn't make sense.
All right.
go ahead.
Let's play it. Let's play it. All right. So let's get it up. Let's cue it up. And let's.
Okay.
Oops! I got the wrong one. Hold on. I picked up. I hit the wrong button. Guru. One thing I gotta learn is how to hit the right buttons. Jesus God Almighty! Right? Hit the right button, Vinny. All right. So here's the guy you're researching. All right. Let's hit the play
Right.
button.
Let's
Final
hit it.
settlement statement showing that we bought this property Sub2 seller finance, what is known as a hybrid creative finance deal. Now, you're going to want to pull out your pen and paper on this.
Oh my God. The bullshit, the hybrid method. Oh my God. I can tell you right now what he did is, oh my God.
Let
all
him
he
go.
did
Let's
was,
just
oh
get
my
into
God. Oh my head's going to explode. The hybrid method. I'm going to tell you, I can tell you right now what he did. I didn't watch 1 second of this. Just listening to what he said, I did it Subject 2 and seller financing. So all this means is very simple. It's not a hybrid. He took the first mortgage over, and all he did with the equity that was left over, the seller took back the financing.
Well,
right?
they're taking you back. Well,
Yeah.
before
So
we
they're in
get
the
into
second
it,
lead
he's
position.
paying them. He's paying this seller.
Right. All right. Let's
I'm not talking
all right,
about the down payment.
All right,
Wait
let's
a minute.
go.
He's paying the seller $1,000.
All right. Well, let's see
a
what he
month
says. All right. Let's hear what he says.
for the next 30 years.
All right. Let's not
Yeah,
hear what
fine.
you say. Let's hear what he says. All right. So
That's
so
what he's gonna
don't
say.
get caught up on this damn hybrid.
You're going to want to take notes on this deal because an agent got paid, a deal finder got paid, and the seller got the number that they couldn't get on the
All
market.
right. So here you go. Just so you know, Because this guy, wait a second. This guy, wait a second. Listen.
I know, but we gotta let him talk.
I know, but listen. This guy's always out there. I buy property with no money out of my pocket. Meanwhile, he's paying everybody. Everybody's getting paid. Oh my God. Go ahead.
And you know who gets
bought a
paid?
property for $500,000. I have no credit hold on this. None of my own personal cash. No bank was communicated to whatsoever because we bought
There's
it
cash.
with Creative Finance. Part
lot of
Sub2,
cash.
part seller finance. So, down in the description.
Wait, he used none of his own cash, right? But everybody got paid, right?
I'll tell you right now. The guy who assigned it, the student, why
Yeah.
the hell for property? You got to see it because it's a dump. He paid him $10,000.
Right.
He paid the agent
right.
$15,000.
Right.
He paid the seller $25,000.
Right.
And then the settlement sheet, you're talking title and everything else.
Yeah.
So he has about 60,000, and there's no furniture.
Right.
So you have to. This is
All right, let's
the
play.
most
Let's
bizarre.
go. All right, let's go.
Down below, I'm going to give you the settlement statement so you can see exactly how much money I bought the property for, who got paid, what they got paid, etc. Today, you're going to see why an agent would do creative finance, what a seller would do, and why they do seller finance, and why did Landon, my student in Sub2, why did he end up selling this deal to me and how much money he made? This is an action-packed episode. Pull out your pen and paper, share it with a friend because it answers so many questions. Let's get into the video.
The deal doesn't make sense, Vinny.
First
The
time
deal doesn't
visiting a
make
property here in
sense.
Kalispell, Montana that I closed on 2 days ago. Bought it subject to from Landon Moore, one of our community members in Sub2, one of our leaders. He's unbelievable. And I'm blown away. I'm so happy about the location. Hopefully Eric will get some great B-roll shot of you guys seeing
I'll tell you,
what we got
Landon
around here.
made
The new
out
high
for 10
school,
grand.
all the
Yeah.
shopping, all the apartments that are going up. This property is unbelievable. I thought I bought a piece of with a great interest rate, but I bought a piece of crap with a great interest rate that can be turned into something that's amazing. So this property, half Sub2, half seller finance, 2.5% across the board. I wired to title, including your assignment fee. Come on in here, Landon. Yeah. I wired your assignment fee was 10 grand. Yep. I think I wired 45 grand to the deal. Yep.
Wait a second.
What'd the seller get?
He just said he used no money.
No money.
So he just gave this guy 10 grand, right?
Yeah.
He gave. What did he give the
I'm
realtor?
telling you, Vin. This is one deal that you and I would never touch.
All right, let's see.
Never.
All right, let's just see.
recommend.
All right.
30,000 down payment towards the
All right, hold on.
seller finance portion.
Including your assignment fee. Come on in here, Landon. Yeah. I wired your assignment fee was 10 grand.
Yep.
I think I wired 45 grand to the deal.
Yep, all in.
What'd the seller get?
30,000 down payment
30.
towards the
30,000.
seller finance portion.
And then the agent got paid how much?
I think 12 grand.
It's 50,000.
Okay, so I'm probably
It's not
57 grand. I was all in,
Yeah,
57,000,
yeah.
closing
You can't
costs,
even
transaction
add-
coordination.
All right, hold
Agent got 15, seller got
30K down.
25.
30K down.
No, I got it.
That's
This guy here, he got 30. I mean, this guy, he got an assignment fee of 10.
Which is crazy. Yeah.
Right. The seller got $30,000 down payment. Right.
No, I'm sorry. Seller got 25.
No, 30. He just said it. 30.
Did he say 30?
The seller got 30, and the agent got 12. Yeah, I got it.
No, okay.
I got
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
I
because
got it.
he first says 15,000, then he cut the agent's commission when you go to the settlement.
Yeah, the agent got 12. The seller got 30. 10,000 in assignment fee. Right. So
Right.
so let's see. So 30 was the down payment. 10K for an assignment. Right, and then 12,000 to the agent. Right there. That's 52,000.
Right.
That's
why I
without-
said
wait.
his math
a-
is skewed.
Wait, it's 52 grand. That's without closing costs.
He can't even add.
All right. Then he's got closing costs. All right.
Yeah.
10 grand.
Yep.
All right. So there's landing
She
the
got
10.
10% down on her equity.
And the total purchase price is 500,000.
Yeah, 503.
503 at 2.5%. My payment is how much?
furniture.
$2,000 flat.
How's that
2,000.
structured?
$2,000 on the debt service on the
PITI.
mortgage payment.
And
$1,000 on the
can
seller
I-
finance portion.
Can you
So
stop
this
it
seller
for
will
one
get
second?
$1,000 a month
Can you
for how
stop
many
it?
Oh,
years?
yeah.
30
Okay.
years.
Yeah. I'm just writing the notes. So basically,
Okay.
hold on.
But this is the thing, Vin.
Yeah.
This is the thing. As we go into that house,
Yeah.
he's asking the agent questions about the area and everything else. These
Right.
are the questions he should have asked.
Oh yeah, up front.
Before
Yeah,
he
absolutely.
bought the
Absolutely.
property.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
how
Absolutely.
can you coach or teach people when you're not even doing the right structure yourself?
Right. Absolutely. You should be doing all this stuff up front. Everything up front.
Before you sign up,
Yes.
spend any money.
Oh, yes, absolutely. All this needs to be done up front, right?
And by
So-
the way, this was done yesterday, or
all right.
the video came out
okay.
yesterday.
So basically, he's saying $2,000 payment. $1,000 goes to the debt service, and $1,000 to the seller for the seller financing.
$1,000 a month
I don't know what. I don't know
for 30
what,
years.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what the balance was yet, right? So it's 2,000. It's 1,000 for the debt service,
If
right?
you
That's
look at the settlement sheet.
all right. I will. So 1,000 is the debt service, and 1,000 is the seller finance. So for those that don't know what debt service is, that's just the mortgage payment, your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. All right, let's continue.
She seller financed for 30 years.
30 years.
Congratulations. Amazing structure. This is a great deal. I rolled into the neighborhood expecting to see a piece of crap because I hate split floor houses.
Yeah.
And I'm blown away by the neighborhood. I'm blown away by the house across the street and what they did. How much did they sell for?
Yeah,
It's the
pull
same
up
floor
that
plan.
settlement
700K.
sheet.
All right, wait a minute.
700K. So there's opportunity here if I put money
That
into
was
it.
7 months ago.
So I could flip this and probably make $50,000 to maybe $100,000 on this property. And I'm
way.
all in right now. $57,000 is what I wired. That money did not come from me. It came from my private money lender, Debbie. Debbie wired the money. So I'm in the deal, no money. And we'll
How
break
much
down
is
all the
that costing?
benefits.
See, this is
How much is that costing him on the hard money?
Oh, 10 to 12%. 10 to
Okay,
12%.
so there he's not even calculating that.
Right. But wait a minute. Here's my thing though. Show me a hard money lender. This is for all you students out there. Any true hard money lender out there is going to be in the first lien position. Nobody is going to give you $57,000 and be in a third lien position. Because right now, the way this deal is structured, the lender is in the first lien position. He took it back subject to. The seller is in the second lien position.
Yep.
And now the hard money lender is in the third lien position. Let me tell you something. This deal there is no hard money lender that will ever.
It gets better.
Well, I'm just telling the folks out there. Yeah. There's zero hard money lenders that will ever lend money and not go into the first lien position. So this is obviously maybe a friend of his. So when he talks about doing this deal, okay, the normal Joe, the everyday person, why do you think Landon couldn't get this done? Right? Why would he, if he could do this subject to, why didn't he just go get a hard money loan and structure it the same way? You know why? Because you can't. You can't. Because no hard money lender is going to do it. So right there, just on that point alone.
Let's let this whole thing play out.
All right.
Give it some breathing room.
Walk through the property and see what I would need to do for construction. And we've got a lot of people here. We got the agent is actually coming that you worked with, right?
The agent who sold us this deal. Yeah.
How did you get in touch with this deal?
By buying another deal with this agent. She brought it to me.
Okay, so guys, we did a whole YouTube video about that at Landon's Airbnb. He bought subject to VA loan, 2.5% interest. You built a relationship with the agent.
Yep.
The agent also had this property listed at the same time or later?
Same time, and it was more days on market. It was 75 days on market. It's starting to grow. We're heading to winter, and so they're wanting to sell.
What did you try to buy from her originally that was not the house?
The hot tub right there. I wanted to buy that hot tub for our other place, for our Airbnb. And so she said the only way you can do that is if you buy the house.
So we bought a hot tub and got a house that came with it. That's basically. So you wanted to buy the hot tub.
Yeah.
She said, nope, it's got to go through the house.
Let me just say this to anybody out there, right? If you have a hard money lender, you don't have to look for crap properties like this. You could buy decent properties. You could buy whatever. If you have a legitimate hard money lender, you could go buy every single property out there. You don't have to do it subject to.
Vin,
Right?
why do we get, you saw the outside and the back there, didn't you?
Yeah.
You saw the
It
outside.
needs
Okay,
this
what do
needs
you
a
get?
ton. It needs a ton of work. But my
It
point is
needs,
this: if you have a
yeah.
hard money lender, you don't need to do subject to. The hard money lender will finance you. But the other thing is, all right, he's going to get it at 2%. I understand what he's saying, but my point is that like
He has to
this
put,
is
this is what the student said to him. He's going to have to put $20,000 worth of furniture in there.
right,
And he agreed.
right.
Just the
All right, well
furniture,
let's
not
go.
talking
Let's
about, go ahead,
right.
keep on going.
Well, the
This
point
is
is
unbelievable.
the point is that this deal is costing him a lot of money out of his pocket, and he's saying he's not using any of his money. He's borrowing it from a hard money lender. But there's no hard money
Well,
lender.
look at the settlement sheet.
Right.
Look at the settlement sheet.
All right, let's continue.
Let's set up terms. You had already built up a great relationship with Chelsea. On the other house, you overcame all
Oh,
the
she's a
creative
piece of
finance
work,
elements
too.
on that house. And so when it came time to talk to the seller on this house, Chelsea basically did the majority of the work.
Yeah, she disarmed the seller entirely.
Because you educated her on how all this stuff on the
She
first
conned
house.
the
all the
seller.
questions the seller had,
Right.
she immediately went to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Which she
And
did.
Chelsea was able to answer every one of those questions because I educated Chelsea. I helped Chelsea, did the whole thing.
Subject to
Three-way
is the
phone
worst
call
way to
was
do
15,
things.
20 minutes,
It is.
led into setting up the terms, writing up a
Everybody's
purchase
exposed,
contract, and
and he
opening up
doesn't
escrow.
talk about the due on sale.
Guys, I'm going to tell you
Right.
why I think buying
Right.
single-family homes is better than buying a business. Think about this. I bought it a couple of days ago, which is why Landon and all of us are here. Pan to these boys, and we got Marco, we got Chris,
Yeah,
we
they got
got
the boys
Anthony
there.
Fleming,
Right,
Kalispell
right. Yeah.
local.
Right.
Born in Kalispell?
Born in
I don't
Seattle.
care about these guys.
3 years.
3 years. And Anthony, you
He's
brought
my team lead, so
Oh, he's just trying to do
okay,
that
so
for
3 years, all
credibility, which is-
traditional.
I
a
can
chance and
ridiculous.
circumstance meeting my client in Phoenix, and they went and had a beer together. And
At Mellow Mushroom.
yeah,
I don't care.
team lead and my title up too good to be true sometimes.
Listen to the
like,
agent. Listen
that's
to
just
the
the world
agent.
we live in. But I will say, like, mine was
She's
blown.
happy. She got
Like, there were so many different
Yeah.
aspects that Landon was
Listen,
introducing.
let me
me
just
to,
tell you
and-
this. A real estate agent cares about one thing, their commission. I tell it all the time, they're check chasers, okay? They're check chasers. They don't care if the seller sells it on seller file. They don't care.
Except the one I got at the beach.
It's, you know, unless
I have to give Pattage.
all right, they're check chasers. She's getting her commission. She's moving on, right? Subject to is the work. It's like, what's going to happen if they call the note due? What is the realtor going to say then, right?
What's he going to say when he has so much money that pays?
Right.
He has so much money buried in this house.
Right.
What's
right,
he going to do?
Right.
And
Right.
oh.
All right, let's continue. I don't want to listen to this realtor.
Right.
Well, now we're looking for a house for you
Yeah,
right now.
in Florida.
Fine,
Yeah.
finance.
Yeah.
Why Florida?
They'll tell you the
I
structure here.
I don't know. You
If
don't
you're
want
born
this
here,
on
you
there.
can't leave here. What
I
are you
don't
talking
like
about?
it here.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna
I
find
don't know
a
if you
house.
want that on there.
She likes the sun.
Well, and the weird thing was is
I
that
don't want to listen to
within
this.
Which, guys, if you haven't seen that video, go watch that video. Landon and I talked about that house.
Seller's final objection. Super interesting. You'll love this.
Okay.
On that
Objection.
house.
On that house over there.
Okay.
His concern was, what if
There's
I
an
walk
existing-
away in 4 years?
First
Okay,
lien
well,
at
hold on.
200.
And
Hold on.
He walks into and gets the house back, and he can't turn around and sell again, and he's back in the same situation of no equity in his mind. Okay.
Wow.
And so the conversation of a balloon came up, okay, in his eyes. But his interpretation of what a balloon meant, if I were to do a 10-year balloon, is that I would accelerate the payment so much so that at that 9th
It would be
year,
paid
11th
off.
payment, it would be paid off by the 10th year.
What?
And so that's not how a balloon works.
So now I got a $12,000 payment.
Can't make that work. But also too, we were really trying to figure out like what's the pain there, what's the motivation for that. So I was going through like, I don't think giving you more money at close of escrow is going to solve that problem. You agree? He goes, I agree. And I go, adding a balloon doesn't change the payment structure, doesn't do anything. It just gives me a shot clock that I have to go and
He's
sell
talking
this
about
thing in
another
10
deal.
years.
Oh my God.
So what we ended up
What's this
doing
got to do with
actually
anything? This
is
so
to make him
boring.
happy. I'm just making an additional $100 per month
This is
principal.
so
but it was really great that Landon was able to kind of research his own
How
dream
can
and
these
Like, well,
students,
if you understand
these
the
students,
the
which are like
objections, the issues, the
20,000
bugs.
followers,
That's right. That's
I mean,
well,
Can you
if,
stop it
if
one for
whoever
1
is
second?
buying it
Yeah,
doesn't
just
want
stop.
it, then I
gotta.
Here's the biggest
Let me,
objection.
wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Let me just say one thing.
Go ahead.
When you look at this video and you look all the comments, and there's
Right.
thousands,
Right.
they're all cheering him.
Right.
They are clueless.
Right.
These
No
people,
clue.
if you watch this video, and
Right.
you're cheering this deal,
Right.
you know nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Right. I
Go
mean,
ahead.
all right. The thing is like, listen, a seller's objection is going to be very simple, right? I mean,
willing to do that, but obviously time is of the essence. He's trying to get the house up on
Yeah,
Airbnb
that's
and
obvious,
everything,
yeah.
so the waiting game wasn't going to work there. But
I want to see about the
staying
deal.
and all that.
I
Do you
want to
get-
see the deal. How do we?
Paid on that as a team lead?
Yeah.
That's great. So you got
Pull
paid
up the
here.
settlement sheet.
He's a reason I
All right. Let's.
see if it was
Logan Hospital.
All right.
The companies too that want to rent
Yeah,
out.
corporate.
Point of this is like Landon did such a great
Oh my
job
God.
building a relationship with an
Oh
agent,
my God.
finance,
It's,
the number at the end of the video. And I want you guys to guess
shut
Yeah,
up.
Landon made
Last
out
30
great. He
days.
got
know the
10,000.
house.
He was living out here, and so it stayed really nice
So
and
he's
warm.
bought a
He
complete
had kind of
bought a
finished it out
shell.
himself and everything.
And
so
he
there's
doesn't
definitely-
even, he's
I'm gonna
asking
get- this is
questions.
the- this is the house he bought?
and everything. So
Yeah.
there's definitely a lot of possibility in here. She shed, he shed, what, whatever.
Okay. This is a very like Idaho, Utah, Montana thing is that nobody finishes off their garages.
Yeah, Oregon is the same thing. It's always just
Arizona is like
So
you
he's bought
drywall,
a
you
house,
paint,
he's
you
bought a
finish
piece of
it.
crap house.
You're a
For
weirdo.
They're starting
half
to
a
do
million.
it now.
Yeah, it's
He
like
paid 500,000.
that's good. Okay, so what's the deal with the radiant heat in this freaking town? Like, why can't y'all just get a heat pump with vents?
And he doesn't even
So
know what
this
the
house
heat
was
was
built in the
before
80s.
he
So
did
He
the
we're
deal.
did no
talking
due
the
diligence
80s
before buying this
technology.
house.
I mean, we had
whatsoever.
heat
Zero.
pumps back
No home
then.
inspection.
This
no
is
anything.
very much a Montana
let me
thing. I
ask
just
you.
am learning.
Why is
Like,
he
this is
buying
normal
all
for you
this
guys.
stuff?
Yeah, split levels
In
and
the old
and
homes.
electric baseboard.
They're like, how do we avoid having vents?
Right?
It's like
guess.
your house that
So
you
here's
just
the
did, you had to
question.
put mini
All
units.
right, let me just,
Yep.
okay,
Splits.
okay, this is for the students, just so you understand.
Jesus Christ. We have too much knowledge and experience. This is why it drives us crazy.
But let me ask you, here's what I'm going to tell the students. If you structured the deal the way that he just did it, you got a first mortgage with the bank, you got a second mortgage with the seller, you got a third mortgage with a hard money lender. Who's lending you the money to fix this house up?
Oh, we get to it.
Where's that
He
money
doesn't-
coming from?
Well, he'll talk about it, but he doesn't tell you where.
Where's that money coming from? Right?
And in my opinion, it's at
So
least
far, he's 57.
$100,000 to including furniture to do anything with this place.
Right? The house, the house needs a total rehab, right? Not a total
Yeah.
rehab. But he's
But look at the
57,000.
exterior. Not
Right.
even talk about. We don't even see the front of the house.
Right, he's
We're seeing
57.
the back of the house.
He's 57,000 out of pocket before he does anything, right?
And never looking at it.
Without even
Never
looking at
looking
it.
at it.
Right, just because just because you get seller financing doesn't mean it's a good deal.
We could do them. We could do
Right.
1,000 a day.
Right.
Bad deals.
Oh my God.
So what?
Right. I mean, where's the money coming to fix this house up? Now you see why Landon got the better of this deal. He got
Landon
10
got a
grand.
great, and the
Yeah.
realtor got a good deal.
Right. Right.
Super nice.
The
Yeah,
seller's
it's
going to
great.
get
Hyper
screwed
efficient.
eventually.
C ratings are
I
super
can see
high.
that.
Yeah.
Where radiant heating is so expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, if I was gonna rent this house, flooring, baseboards, this drives me wild, but I don't think a renter's gonna care if I have a step down. I don't need to open up the wall if I'm gonna rent it. Do people want the fire stove, the wood stove?
Yeah.
That's like a
That's
cool
the primary
thing, right?
heat source. That's going to be a cheaper heat source than the radiance.
And it's, I don't know if you're familiar with what heat at all, but it's a different kind of heat. Like, it really just hugs your whole body.
Really?
So it's a pain in the but I don't like doing
Where's all the flippers? You're gonna tell me there's no
Yeah.
flippers? There's no flippers out there?
if I'm using that.
Did you see the aerial?
She doesn't really have any
aerial view
drywall
of that
damage or
house?
anything like
No,
that.
she had it painted. She had these windows.
This is before you listed it, or what?
No, so.
In years
we
past?
We waited to list it until these windows got done. So these are
So they
brand
got
new
new
windows and that's a brand
windows.
new slider as well. She had painted the trim and done that. She'd stripped the floors down and upon my advice, I was like, strip the floors down. Cause she was like, should I replace
That's
it? I'm like,
fine.
God, no,
Strip
it's
the floors,
hardwood
leave it
floor.
blank. I'm okay
So
with that.
she didn't strip them down, but.
And she did not
Okay.
seal them, so I have to resand them again.
She was on the
It's
fence
only
about
one
what to
room.
do, and I'm like,
Right,
you know,
like-
man,
Where's the money coming to
this
rehab
point
this
in
house
the game,
before you put any?
maybe we
Listen,
should
by the way,
just wait
before
until
he
we have
gets
a buyer
one
on
penny
the
in rent,
table.
And then ask
he's
them
gonna
what
be, like you said,
they want.
$100,000 out of
Because she
pocket.
could stay in the dark and
And
want the
please.
light. And
Right.
it would be
let me say,
anybody's
you know
game in
this
that
too.
way,
All
so.
I
the
got hardwood
installment
floors, Eric.
sales, contract for
Sick.
deeds
Did
I've
she
ever
do
done.
this carpet's
I've
not that
never
old, but
put
it's definitely
more-
not new.
It's
Most
definitely not
times
new, and
1,000,
it,
never
you know,
Oh, it's
more
got
than
dog pee.
10,000.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Okay.
it's outdated, you know.
And
Yeah,
he's
it's not too
laying
bad.
down.
That's a
But it's-
total
it's
good. That's a
workable.
total
Probably
rehab.
$5,000. I could get a new everything here, new vanity, new toilet, new floor, can light, better fan.
Right.
Okay, new carpet.
Got
Yes,
3 bedrooms
he's
up
got to do a
here.
total
Okay,
rehab.
so how does this room get
He's
heated?
fine. Vin,
Oh,
stay with me. He's never known about this
Montana, man.
property.
Right. He's never
Supposedly.
See, listen, this is the thing.
yeah, perfect.
Don't ever buy a property
It's
sight
not at all
unseen.
imposing in this.
Oh
No,
my
it's not at
God.
all.
He didn't even
This
do
is
a
a
property
5-bedroom?
inspection. He
I
didn't do
believe
anything.
so. I have not
You're
been in
gonna
this
leave
house
it up to
for
that
quite some
land?
time.
Okay, so we got the
Come on.
primary, new
Exactly.
bathrooms, paint, carpet, stain the floors, base
Like you
floors.
said, why didn't Landon buy it?
Every time I'm
Right.
like 25 grand, I'm like, wait, hold on, that's 10 years ago number.
Right. Why
Maybe
didn't
even
Landon buy it?
5 years ago.
Right? Why didn't Landon buy it?
Yeah.
If Landon could do
Landon
it
do the
subject
work,
to, why
or-
didn't he do it?
Stop. Well,
His
no,
dad. I'll
his
go
dad,
visit
his
again.
dad, and his brother-in-law.
I love your dad.
Oh my God.
His brother-in-law is gonna come help out too. It's gonna be great.
Listen,
No,
there's
Landon's
such a
training
better
for
way
this
of doing this.
You think I could
structure,
rent this house cleaned up for $3,500?
So 3,500.
There's
Yeah.
probably no.
20,000
Oh,
in
so
furniture.
here's
Right.
oh, and the water heater. Okay, water heater. There's no sump
So
pump
he's
down
By
here,
the
so I
way,
can't.
By the way,
Oh, there is, okay.
he's still paying
So I could get a
$1,000
bathroom down here if I really
before he
wanted.
does anything, plus
Right.
debt service, plus interest.
I do
on
have
his
a
hard
bathroom.
money.
Yes.
I mean, he's not even taking that into
Boom.
consideration.
Yep.
It's a 3-bath house. Dude, Landon should have
it's
charged me like
uninspected.
15, 20 grand for a fee, bro. He screwed up.
15 or 20.
No,
I think I'm going to
I
go
just-
work
I
across the
just-
country
I just-
and
I
give
can't-
assignment fees to this guy, or he
I
gives
just-
me
I-
assignment.
I can't take any more of that, right? So he's buying, so just so you understand, so the people understand, he's buying a house that's basically a dump, right? That's why it wasn't selling.
I
okay?
watched the whole video, so you can ask me.
You know, he says he puts no money down, right? But just out of pocket, he paid $30,000 down payment to the seller. He gave $12,000 to the agent. He gave $10,000 assignment fee. Plus, he's got to pay his closing costs, and now he's got his shell.
And
By
his
the
debt
way,
service.
just
His
so you-
debt service.
Right, just so you understand this, and I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the people out
I
there.
know.
Every month that payment is coming in. He's got a house. How long do you think it's going to take? I'm not talking about a guy who's got a lot of money, but how long is it going to take to fix that house up before you got any money coming in?
And Vin, let me ask you a question. And you know, I'm asking you a question because we both know the answer. How did he come up with $1,000 on $200 and some thousand dollar debt?
Right.
How? $1,000. Okay,
Right.
let's just round it off.
Right, just
30
made it up.
years.
Right.
Yeah, $12,000 a year for
Right.
30 years.
So right.
That's
'cause-
a bad deal for the seller, I think.
Right.
it
So
is.
you sent over the seller sheet, right?
Yeah, the settlement sheet.
All right. So let's see here. Let me see if I have it. Okay.
Well, you're the mortgage guy. You'll go through that like Grant took
All right,
Richmond.
let me see here. All right, let me see here. Right. Okay, let's put it up on the board. Let's put it up on the board. Okay. All right, so here's the settlement sheet. Let me see if I can zoom it in a little bit more. I don't know if I can I zoom it in? Can you guys see? I don't know if we can see that. How do I zoom this in?
It looks pretty big from over here, but I can't see it.
All right. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Hold on for 1 second. Let's see what we got. All right. So let's see what we got here. All right. So here's this right here. That's the purchase price right there. 504 is basically the sales price. Okay? That's your sales price right there. Okay? Now, you got your right here. This is you're taking
Yeah, I'm
subject
looking at
to.
it too.
Okay, so right there, that's your subject to. Okay, so 204. Basically, I'm rounding up. 204 is the subject to amount. Okay.
Right.
Then what he did a seller second right here. Oops, sorry. Hello. Sorry, right here. That's the seller. That's the new loan made to the seller. So the new loan to the seller is $270,000. Now, how in the world, if you do any type of financial calculations, right? Let me grab my financial calculator real quick. Guru, I'm going to put you on there. Talk a minute while I go get my financial calculator.
The thing about this guy is he does a tremendous amount of content, no matter if it's good or not.
Right.
And it comes up and it comes up and it comes up. And some of these deals, I just shake my head.
Right.
You and I have been around forever.
Right.
Use us as coaches. We can
Right.
tell you if it's a good deal or not in like minutes.
Right. Right.
I can't believe he's selling this garbage.
So if you have
I just can't believe it.
So if you have $270,000, right, and he did it, right. So let's just do this real quick, right?
Right.
Give me 1 second.
Plus his title company. You see that Fidelity National Title of Montana.
Right.
I guess that's
360. So he borrowed $270,000, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So doing a no interest loan, 0 interest, right? The payment would be $200. It would be $750. So he's not paying her any interest whatsoever.
Did you see this other thing? Third party earnest money, $5,000.
All right, so let's go down. All right, so let's go down. Okay, so so what we're gonna do? We're gonna go down, and I'll explain the HUD one to everybody. All right, if I can move down. Okay, so we're just gonna start right here. All right. So now what we know is this: we know that here's the subject to, and then this is the loan. So this is subject to finance, and then this is the seller financing part of it. Okay. So then you got your homeowners prorated, right? So that's your homeowners association. So that was the prorated date. There's the commissions to the realtor, 14,000. He said 12,000, so it's 14,000, right? Mm-hmm. So he said 12,000, but it's really almost 15,000. And then here's all of his title insurance fees, $1,000 for the escrow. $50. Wait a minute. Lender's title insurance, $50. Get the hell out of here. Recording, $16. Here's the owner's titles policy is $1,000. Okay. So there's the assignment fee of $10,000. Third party earnest money deposit, okay, is $5,000. That's what I guess he originally put down. So let me just delete that real quick. So let's see what we got here. Let's go to the next page. So this is a 1-page settlement sheet.
That's what I was going to say to you. I've been looking. It's a 1-page settlement. Is it really a settlement sheet?
Wait, no, there's page 2. All right, here,
but there's nothing on page 2.
Where's the taxes?
It's not there. I didn't see it unless you can find it.
Where's the tax prorations? Right?
My page
well, actually,
2.
there's no. Well, wait a minute. I forgot. This is subject to. There is no tax prorations or anything. That he's just taking the loan subject to. That's all.
Well, who's paying the taxes every month?
It comes out of the loan.
$1,000 a month?
No.
He's paying the seller $1,000 a month.
No,
who's
out
paying
of
the taxes?
No. Out of her original loan of $270, right?
Right.
She's got a 2.5% interest rate. So So if the mortgage payment is $1,000, right, the taxes are super low because
but if they are, yeah.
All right, so hold on.
We don't know what they are.
All right, now look, let's just take 200. I'm just going to take. I don't know how long the loan's been out there, so let's just say it's 210,000. 210,000 at 2.5% for 30 years, right? That payment. Well, wait a minute. Listen, hold on for a second. Just wait a minute. Hold on here. I just did 210,000. Let me just do this. Let me show you this. $210,000 loan at 2.5% for 360 months, right? That payment is $829 a month.
Okay.
Okay, if he's so what I'm saying right here. Here's the loan subject to.
So the taxes are 100 and something a month?
So well, that's the point.
I don't believe that.
Eight
I
twenty
don't
nine
believe
minus
that.
$1,000, right? That's only the only. Wait, it's only $171. That's taxes and insurance.
Right.
How's that
Principal,
possible?
interest, and
Right.
pity payment.
Wait a minute. I
It's
did
Listen, they're not in West Virginia. They're in Montana.
So how much? So the taxes can only be not like next to nothing. The homeowner's insurance has to be nothing.
It's so when you round. It's so
Look, I
skewed.
did it at 2.5%. I did 210,000.
Well, you're the
at two and
mortgage
a
guy.
half.
You're our go-to guy. I get it.
Right? So if you look right here, she owes 204, almost 205. I just knocked off $5,000 for as long as she's been there, okay, which is only a couple of years. So let's say she started with a loan of 210. They said 2.5% interest rate for 30 years. That payment is $829. How is he only giving her $1,000 taking over that payment? I mean, the payment taken over is only $1,000. That you're going to tell me that taxes and the insurance are only $171 a month?
Yeah, like I said, it's not West Virginia.
I mean, listen.
It's Montana.
But here's what the everyday folk has to understand. When he sits there and he tells you that no money and no credit and nothing comes out of his pocket, he had to pay just up front $57,000 just to pay everybody. Where'd that money come from? He says, oh, I got it from a hard money lender. Hard money lenders go in the first lien position.
Let me ask you a question. This guy, all indications are he's making millions and millions. I saw one, he made 30 million, just one report on students.
Probably.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Why would you go to a hard money lender?
Right.
When you're worth millions and millions of dollars?
Right.
Why?
Listen, by the
Why would
way,
you
he
do
didn't.
that?
Right, that's the other thing he didn't calculate in. He didn't calculate in the $57,000 payment, right? Then he didn't
And there's debt service on that.
Right, right. That's what I'm talking about. He didn't
It's
calculate.
probably more than 1,000.
Hold on. He's got to fix the place up. Where's that money coming from? And if he borrows it from a hard money lender again, right? What's the debt service on that? Okay? And no hard money lender goes in the third lien position.
No, never. They are tougher than the mafia.
Right. They are. They don't go into third lien position. They protect their money like no end. So now maybe he's got some friends that lend him money because he pays morally.
But he is not sincere.
Right. Nobody else. Why do you think
if you are this is a garbage deal.
Right.
I don't care how he puts the lipstick on, how he puts perfume on it. All those characters are characters.
Right.
I don't get it, Vin.
Right.
I do not
But the
get
point
it.
is, the thing is there's nobody out. Like, why do you think Landon didn't do this deal? Do you think that Landon couldn't put that deal together? Hey, I'll do subject. Subject 2 is easy to understand. I'm just taking over your payments. Okay, I'll give you 30.
Well, do the damn contract for deed.
Right.
Why do you have to do? Why do
You
you
don't
have to?
to. It's a much installment sales way better.
Why? Subject
Because
to
they
is
don't.
bullshit.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. But the problem
And
is,
it's harder to sell. You know that.
yes, but
It's harder to convince the seller of something convoluted as a subject to.
Absolutely. Here's the thing. He does this, right, because this is all he knows, right? This is what he knows because somebody taught him this. So he goes out there and just tries to do everything this one way, right? And it does, and the only reason why he can get it to work is because he's got all this money from his students that he can go and say, okay, Mr. Seller, I'll give you your $30,000 in equity. I'll take over your payments. They gotta understand, the only thing that somebody has in the deal is their equity. So if you pay them their equity, they're more inclined to say, okay, I'll leave. But what they don't understand is what happens if they call the note due, right? Now, the bank might not find out that it's been done. I'll grant you that.
Well,
But
this
what
was
happens if they
beautiful.
do?
This was really precious in this video. The agent and Pace are saying to the seller, who's not on camera, "You're the bank now.
Right.
Now you're the bank." So like that's a big deal at $1,000 a month for the next 30 years.
Right.
Like you're the bank.
Right.
Well, what if it goes sideways, bank? What happens then? Because this deal is in its infancy. We have no idea what's going to happen with this deal a year from now, 2 years from now.
Listen, before he even gets a renter in there, he's got to fix that place up. Right? That's
Well, I
more
can't
what-
get over the $20,000 worth of furniture.
That's
That
right,
I'm
but
trying to
here's-
wrap my head around
But
that.
here's what I want also the people to also understand this, okay? There's a ton of flippers that are out there, right? Guys that do this for a living in every state. You know this, I know this, right? If that was a good deal to flip, meaning that if that somebody could come in, get it at the right price,
Yep.
and put money into it and turn around and flip it, that house would have been gone in 2 seconds flat. There would have been 30 offers on that property because any deal, any good deal, right, is gone. No matter what area you live in. So that tells you right there, when he thinks about, oh, I'll just flip it, no, you won't, because the numbers aren't there, right? There's no doubt in my mind. The numbers aren't there.
Let me-
Because if the
this
numbers were
is-
there, a flipper
This
would have already
is the
flipped it.
question I'm going to ask you.
Yep.
Why did Pace do it? When we know it's a
To
bad deal.
tell a story. To have a story to
So
tell
he
the
did it for
students.
content.
Yes,
He did it for content.
Content only. He
We just
didn't
have to
even look
watch-
at the property.
No. If you look
his
further, he
exit
was
strategy?
asking her.
What's his
Oh,
exit
Jesus.
strategy?
He has no exit strategy.
Is he going to fix it?
And why and like I said to you before, why the hard money when you're selling programs that start at 7,500, go up to 30,000?
Right.
Why in the hell are you bringing in a hard money lender?
Right.
Does that make business sense?
No.
That you're going to pay
None.
high interest rates
Zero.
on hard money
10 to
when you got
12%.
supposedly money in the bank?
Right.
Why?
Hard money lenders at least 10 to 12% and sometimes points.
Oh,
Right.
I would say more. I would
Right.
say
In this
more.
environment, probably more. In this
And
environment.
plus, they're going to get. They're going to. What are they going to charge in points?
Right. Well, if
Besides the interest.
But if he's doing a lot of deals, they won't charge him a lot of interest. But the point is this, is that a normal investor is not getting this deal done the way he wants to do it. Because normal investors don't have 57
The
grand.
numbers are too tight.
The numbers are
It's too tight.
Right?
Yeah.
But he needs content for his students. Look how great it is. You know who made
I
out? The guy
swear,
who
man.
signed the deal.
Let me iterate this. $59 a month.
Right. You can learn
Go
all
to the
exactly.
academy.
Exactly. For those that want to learn this, okay, I teach this, but we have better methods. All you got to do is text the word golden to 21,000. Get my digital business card. Hit the join now, and you will start learning all of this stuff. But what you will learn is that you're not going to get ripped off by stuff like this.
And the other thing, Vin, my only interest is the guru and the other guy. I get nothing telling you to go to the Golden.
No, you're not.
Academy.
Listen, by the way, the other
I don't
guy,
get 5 cents.
Right, he's not part of this at all. The only part that the other guy's part of, he's part of this the Guru and the Other Guy podcast. He's not part of the Golden Triangle, but he does know the type of education you will get there. So it's embarrassing, but that's what I try to tell him. Like, and he's not the only guy out there hawking this stuff, dude.
But
He's a good
Vin,
marketer. He's a good
Vin,
marketer.
but when we see the deal that's laid out like this deal is,
Yeah,
we can smell
yeah,
a piece of shit.
right,
It's a stinker.
right.
It doesn't make
No,
financial
makes no
sense to
No,
me.
No. The numbers. I want to know the real numbers too. By the way, how are the taxes? How are there no taxes and insurance on that property?
Yeah.
Right? So how is he only?
Yeah,
paying-
you gotta carry homeowners.
Right.
You have to pay
You
that.
gotta pay the taxes. Right. And by the way,
Or that will trigger the due on sale clause.
right, right.
How much time we have? Because
We're about ready to wrap it up. So,
I'll tell you, we can go. People should really pay attention to these podcasts. We are not in it
we're going to
for.
expose it. We're going to expose
Yeah.
the truth. So here's
And
the
he's
thing.
getting. Oh my
The
God.
normal guy is not putting that kind of money out of his pocket. Hard money lenders don't go in a third lien position, right?
No.
You don't buy a property sight unseen, right? Because you don't know what you're buying. This guy, he's going to put 75 to 100 grand into that on top of the 50 before he gets 1 cent in rent, and he's still got to make those payments every single month as it goes on. So every month, so let's put yourself as a new investor, not him who's got student money to back him up. You're the investor. You do this deal. Where are you getting $57,000 from? Then where are you getting where are you getting the money to fix up the property? Okay? And are you going to be able to make those debt payments every month for 3-4 months until your house is ready when you're ready to fix it up?
And what lender are you going to find that goes in the third position? Hard money.
Right, the hard
Where?
money lender. Exactly. None.
Where?
None.
It's a fairy tale.
Right, it's a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale.
You
Right?
know what? As sharp as he is, I can't believe he sweeps down. Well, he has a place in Montana, and he does this deal. To me, optically, he's not that sharp.
I don't want to say that. I'll just say.
What do you mean say that? Will you ever do this deal?
No, not the way he did it.
Not in a million years.
Not the way he did it. Not the way he did it. Absolutely not. Not the way that he did it. No.
First of all, I would have did the deal, contract for deed,
Installment
and the
sale.
agent would get paid
Yeah, absolutely.
when I ever closed on the deal.
Right, absolutely.
Forget about an assignment. I would give him a gift certificate to Applebee's.
Right.
Land it. I mean, it's goofy.
An installment sale would worth $1,000.
You said this because I'm getting fired up. Usually you get fired up.
Yep.
He's good at selling products.
This is what this guy does.
Marketing. That's all he's good at.
I told you.
Because
see, now
most of his students are dopes.
Right. Now you know why I get so fired up listening to the guy. I can't watch 5 minutes of it. I told you. That's what it happens.
Well,
You
I
can't
did
watch
the
5
research.
minutes.
I had to go do the R&D.
Now you know. Now you know why I get so worked up. All right.
Well, we finally saw a deal that was laid out before us.
Right.
The proof of evidence is here.
Right. Here's a guy
and that's why.
And this guy praises how he buys property, no money down. I'm like, no money down your ass. He put $60,000 down, and he bought a shell.
Plus the debt service.
service.
Don't forget about that.
I can show you.
That's
how to
monthly
structure,
debt service.
Let me tell you this. I can show you how to structure that deal. Not one penny would come out of your pocket.
Oh yeah.
No hard money lender. And the seller would be in no fear of the due on sale clause.
You're not taking that deed away from them.
Right. I'd have a buyer in there in no time. I would be making money on a monthly basis, and in 12 months, everybody gets paid a nice sum of money. Everybody.
Yeah.
And there's no risk. And that's how you structure the deal properly.
Yeah.
Not this
Yeah,
way.
we know that.
Not this
We know
way.
that.
Yep. Horrible. Now you know why I get so fired up over this stuff, dude. It's terrible. All right. Well, listen.
All right, man.
Enough anger for today. Let's save it up for the next one. Well, I'm looking forward to your next deal that you come up with.
Yeah, okay. I'm on it. I'm doing due diligence. Not like he did no due diligence.
No, he did zero. He did no due diligence. Look what I bought. Yay.
Yeah. Christ. Like I said, we could buy 1,000 of these a day.
Yeah.
All over the country.
Right. You
Oh
wanna go
yeah,
broke?
we would have no money, but it
show,
would look
dude.
good on the video.
It's a joke. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
Oh boy. All right, brother. Well, listen.
Are we done? All right. Have a good weekend,
Listen,
and
do the same. Enjoy, and we'll. It is what it is.
yeah. Oh, by the way, it's 58 degrees here in Florida. What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
That's what I.
What do you think that's
All
cold?
right.
Wait. You think that's cold?
For Florida? Yeah, it's chilly.
Oh my God.
It was 46 this morning,
Right.
waking up.
Right.
You
all right.
know, so it's cold.
So you had to wear a sweater,
Yeah.
I guess. All right. Well, you know.
Well, I went to the gym, but the thing is, I'm still cold. Look at me.
I,
Every time I, every time I'm in Florida, it looks like I'm wearing a parka.
Jesus God.
Yeah, it's
Stop
just
whining.
like crazy.
I'm in pain. Please. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
All
All
right, my
right.
friend. Listen.
Whining's over. All
Have
right,
a good
man.
weekend.
All
I'm
right.
looking forward to your next research project.
All right.
All right,
Peace out,
brother.
brother.
Take care. Have a good
See ya.
weekend. See you
See ya.
later.